Hi, Bull Gang. Hi, Taurus. This is going to be your reading from the 22nd through the 28th of December. Good for the sun, rising, moon, or Venus sign of Taurus. But it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. This is just the energy I'm picking up on at this time for whomever needs to hear it the most. If you are a cross watcher, reverse the roles. Also, try watching readings for your rising, moon, or Venus placements if you know your natal chart. You could find messages there instead. But if you would like a message to be 100% just for you, Taurus, you can book a private reading with me. The link to my website for a live one-on-one reading with me is down in the description below this reading, below this video. If you are new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell. When you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign. And guess what? I read for the Bull Gang every week. Right now it's Soma Chandra Taurus, so let's get into it. Taurus, this looks kind of heavy. I think this might be a family thing. And because it's the holiday season, like an old wound might fester between yourself and another person. So I used some oracle cards to see what, the truth of everyone's heart really is. Moving into the next 7 days, your guides are saying the first card that came out was perspective. Some of you are artists. Your perspective on this situation is important. Try to see it from more than one angle, okay? Forgiveness needs to take place and it's not. If you love something, set it free. There might be somewhat of a burnt bridge between you and another person. If you can't forgive a person face to face, that's okay. You don't have to. But perhaps working on forgiveness needs to happen between you and a loved one right now. There might be a lacking in forgiveness. So see if you can change your perspective on the situation, or perhaps they need to. Gratitude is here. Just be grateful for what you have right in front of you at this time. I do think you are trying to be grateful. Once I pulled all these cards out and I got so many reversals, and the Five of Swords was the only card really in the upright. I wanted to see what the hidden truth of the oracles had to say. So, what came out for you, Taurus, was, and again, these are just oracle messages and this is general. So, maybe a few of these messages or all of them will or won't resonate. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. I lost myself for a little while. I know that I crossed the line with you, and I want to tell you how I feel. Wow. So, this seems to be how you're feeling right now. You are grateful for spiritual lessons, and you might have felt lost for a while and crossed a line with a person you might not have even meant to, and it seems that you want to tell them how you feel. This person has some things to say deep down to you, too. What came out for a person in focus for you is, I wish I could share my good news with you. I couldn't let you get close to me. I remember every detail of that day. I wish things could be different. The mutual energy is, you are the best thing in my life. I also notice here another card down. I don't react when people mention you. Oh, wow, I wish I could take back my words. What happened here? What happened here? My goodness. This makes me kind of sad for you, actually. I'm a Libra, and I've never met a Taurus that I didn't love. We're both ruled by Venus. So I'm feeling you guys right now. It looks like you and another person, you want to tell them how you feel and they want to share their good news with you, but something is getting in the way. My goodness. But at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Five of Cups in reverse and the Hangman. This is good, the Hangman here. And the Ace of Pentacles is here. Perhaps there could be some kind of a new start with someone. You would have to have perspective and see things from a different point of view and accept some things for the way they really are. With the Hangman comes a sacrifice and some enlightenment. I love that the Five of Cups is in reverse, just trying to forgive and move on from personal setbacks. Yeah. In the past, I have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. Ouch. So there was a situation between you and another person where somebody might have moved or something like that. The Four of Wands is about a celebration and joy and harmony and just relaxing and a homecoming. There was conflict. And somebody might have had harsh words or said or done something that they later regretted. Or you won't get together with this person for a homecoming because you just won't take a risk, and neither will they. Page of Cups in reverse. A child could have been involved. This is about a broken dream and a vulnerability. If someone's supposed to apologize here, somebody's being a little immature and not coughing up an apology. They just won't take the risk. You won't take the risk with them, or they won't take the risk with you. Because your oracle cards were so similar, I suspect that this is all very mutual energy between yourself and another person. In your present moment, I have the Hermit in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So here you are, Taurus. Both your cards came out. The Empress and the Hierophant came out. The Hierophant is about family, long-term commitments, tradition, the way things have always been done. And the Ten of Pentacles is also about family too. You may be absolutely ghosting and withdrawn into silence right now because something is taking you out of your own energy. When the Hierophant comes in reverse, someone wants to challenge the status quo. They buck the system. They buck the way it's always been done. They will not answer to this Hierophant. They will go their own way. This might be a person you're connecting to they're absolutely withdrawn from you. Maybe you've been withdrawn from them. The Hermit in reverse is somewhat depressed and even in denial at times and needs to come out of hermit mode. This is about long-term commitments and family and stability. This might be about a divorce. Sometimes the Ten of Pentacles in reverse represents the disassembly of family and the karmic empire. Maybe it was necessary for you at the time. It might have been. And this may very much have to do with family and the holidays right now as well. But there's this lacking in stability here for you. Yeah. And moving into the future here, I kind of feel like this is all really current for you. The Empress in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the King of Wands in reverse. So some of you are connecting to another Taurus or a Libra. The Empress is Libra or Taurus, or perhaps an earth sign. And you could have been connecting to a fire sign as well, Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. So first of all, I think there's resentment between you and this person, and I don't think you see a lot of fertile ground, and I think that this person is pulling off their fire and their warmth, and they just don't see a lot of long-term growth potential. And if there was some kind of fight in the past, everybody would still rather be right versus be happy. With the Five of Swords, I really don't give a shit about emotions. There's a winner and there's a loser. Which one are you in this situation? I think based on your oracle cards, you might both be losing to a degree. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? There may be an anger, there may be a jealousy or a competition or a possessiveness here. But I feel like you feel like you just can't be nurturing and grounded and creative. Perhaps this could be a wife, a mother, or a married woman, because I have this Empress with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. This could be someone you are divorced from. This could be a family member. If this is a Libra or a Taurus, I don't know that they're having anything to do with it at this point, and I don't think you are either. And I think with this King of Wands in reverse, someone might not even want to be friends. They just can't be consistent with you. They might have taken a poor leadership role. They may just feel like they need to focus on their own personal direction right now. Perhaps they were aggressive. Perhaps they had high expectations. Perhaps you had high expectations. It looks like everybody is having a hard time handling this. This seems to be all your energy too. You might be like really withdrawn from this person, not opening up because they're not showing you a strong leadership and a lot of fire and a lot of positive energy here. And there seems to be this anger. And I was like, okay, well, what action is this person going to take at this time? The Magician in reverse. This is Aries, Virgo, or Gemini for me. So the Magician in reverse, Strength in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. This is a hard no for this person. They don't want to have a breakthrough. They cannot face you. I think they're afraid if they face you, they won't be able to have strength of character. And they're cynical. They don't want to manifest this. They don't feel they can manifest this with you. They just don't have the strength. I think they're almost afraid they're going to say something that they don't want to. No one has the strength to do this right now. And I was like, oh gosh, that's when I dropped these oracle cards out to get to the bottom of what's going on here. So here's your advice. The Four of Swords, just get some rest. Just rest, okay? You need to think about this a little bit more, I think, or this person's going to withdraw. This is where we seek calm and solitude. We relax, we contemplate, we recuperate from something. It's not as bad as you think it is, but if you're feeling stressed, you just need to just relax. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Don't stand there moping and waiting. um, this harvest isn't going to come up the way you want it to. Walk away. Just walk away, or put the past behind you at this point, because there's not a lot of long term success at this time. This is their advice to you right now. At the very least, you guys need to leave the past in the past and stop moping and stressing out about it. Just try to get past this. The Five of Cups in reverse is my get over it card. Like, it was just a personal setback. Forgive yourself and move on. You really do need to see something from a different point of view and just surrender and let go. That will help you with this Five of Swords energy. Your guides seem to be encouraging you to just be grateful for what you do have. Focus on what you do have. There's a lacking in forgiveness. They're really encouraging you to look at it in a different way, because if this is a family member you both believe, or someone very close to you, maybe you feel like you need to challenge the status quo and you can't fall in line with the Hierophant energy, or maybe they feel that way. Everybody really did believe that you guys were the best thing that happened to each other. Everybody wants something to be different. This person remembers the details. They won't get close to you. It's like they want to share good news with you, but they're afraid to get close to you. They remember all the details and they do wish things could be different. I see that you want to tell them how you feel. I'll be straight with you. This Page of Cups in reverse shows me that both of you might need to apologize to each other. If you think you crossed a line with this person, you have to admit it. Or ask them, maybe if you need them to tell you they're sorry for something, maybe say to them in a very constructive way, it really hurt my feelings when you did this. Or how did, I didn't realize how something made you feel. Or you can maybe ask a person, how do you think that made me feel when this happened? And make sure that they know that that's not a rhetorical question, that you need that question answered. Everybody needs to acknowledge feelings here, apparently. Gosh. So I also just heard just now that this isn't you, this is your mom's, or it's, I just heard something about my wife's ex-husband or my husband's ex-wife or something like that wanting to come for Christmas. And it's like, no, there's going to be drama. It could be something as simple as that. I think this is a family member, or at the very least, a close friend. Yeah. So I hope that this helps you. When this came out, I was like, man, that's tough. Tough for my Taurus. You guys love family and you love the traditions and stuff of the holidays, the Hierophant energy that you guys are in normally wants that stuff. So maybe this reading will help some of you. If it helps but one of you, I have done my job. That's all I want to do is help. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Taurus. Take care of yourselves. I really love you guys. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll see you next week.